Hey, back again. Still in ICU. Had a little bit of a disappointment. Thought I was going to be getting off of this floor when they got my test results back. And not so much the case. But they did tell me my test results are improving. But I'm just not improved enough to leave the floor yet. So now I'm changing the way I think. I'm not going to be so focused on trying to leave this floor. What I'm going to just be focused on is trying to get better. Okay? And because, I can't control how fast I heal. All I can do is pray and put it in God's hands. And so that's what I'm going to do. And be thankful that I'm able to pray and put it in God's hands. And I'm still 6 feet above. So anyway, just thought I'd give you guys that little tidbit. But, when you're here, you get a chance to do a whole lot of thinking in your head. And, I got to go back to trading. I'm always talking about day trading. And a lot of people are fearful right now. Well, it's a given. We already know we don't have to be afraid. And we already know we can make money. That's not a big deal. What I wanted to talk to you about is some of my longer term strategies. With the market falling like this, if you have a 5-year plus time frame, this opportunity, it's presenting itself. You don't need to miss this stuff, okay? Normally, I use cash cover puts as a way to generate income, okay? And a lot of people say, they don't like doing cash cover puts when the market is down. But there ain't no better time to do cash cover puts when the market is down, okay? So for instance, all these stocks that you liked before, they're cheaper now, okay? All your Googles and your Apples and your Microsoft, yeah, I know they project to do the next couple of quarters. It's not going to be so good. I get that, okay? And people are fearful. But come on, guys. Google is a $1 trillion dollar company. Apple is a $1 trillion dollar company. Do you really think they're going to go out of business in the next 5 years? No. So let's say if Google is trading for $100 right now, for instance, right? And this is the stuff I tell you can start doing right now. You may not be putting no cash in your pocket right today, but you got to raise your chin up, and look down the road. Because down the road is, if you're alive, it's coming. Okay? And ain't no better situation to be than bought Google at $80 and it'll be trading at $150 or $200, $300. Okay? Well, you don't just get lucky and do that. What you have to do is start buying it now. But I got something better than that for you. You don't just go straight out and buy it now. What you do is you put on what they call a cash cover put. So if Google is going for $100 right now, go out and sell a put for like 85, 90, and see if it get put to you. If it get put to you, you get to collect the premium from selling the put, okay? And you get to buy the stock at a cheaper price than what it's even going right now. And let's say it don't get put to you, but it goes down to say 92, 93. Okay, the next week, go out and sell a put for 85 the next month or whatever, and see if it gets down to 85. If it don't get down to 85, you still get to collect the premium. Okay, if it does, you get to collect the premium and you get to buy the stock at $85, which is cheaper than what it would be going for at the present time. So you can make this stuff a win. no matter what the situation is, okay? Now, it's not going to look pretty in the next 6 months, next 3 months, but that's okay. We're not doing this for the next 2 or 3 months. We got a long-term project for this. We talk about the next 5+ years. This is how you get the price way cheap. You hear people say, well, I bought Apple when it was $30. This is how you do it, baby. This is how you do it, people. Now you can buy those stocks when they way cheap. Take advantage of this situation, okay? The other thing, if you already own stocks, you know what's helping me feel better right here in this hospital? I have insurance. Not only do I have health insurance, I have life insurance, okay? So put some insurance on your stocks. If you own stocks and it keeps falling and you get fearful of it because it's falling, buy you some puts. All a put is insurance. If you got Google, and I use Google because that's one of the companies I really love or really like. If you got Google right now and it's going for $100 and you feel like it could go lower, go out and buy you $100 put. Even if Google goes lower and it starts losing value, and keep in mind these are long-term, 5+ year projection. Even if it goes to $90, which means it lost another 10%, guess what? Your put, which is insurance, it increases by $10. So even though you lost the money on the stock, you gain the money on the put, okay? And then you take the money that you gain from the put, and this is how to do super dollar cost averaging, okay? Dollar cost averaging on steroids is what I call it. You take the money from the put, and hopefully you're able to do this with more than, $1,000 or $2,000. Hopefully you could do this with maybe 25, 30, 50, whatever it is, $100,000. And you can do that because you don't have to be afraid that the stock is going to go down. Okay? So you take that $10 increase in that put, and then you buy some more Google with that. Okay? And then you reinsure again at 90. Okay? But you don't just reinsure what you had. You insure what you had plus the new stuff that you just bought. And if it keep going down, you do it again. Okay? And then when it get ready to start going back up, what you do at that point is you start selling calls against it. So now it done went down to $85. Okay? And don't seem like you want to go down. Okay, go out there and sell a month out $105 call and take in another $1. $1 don't seem like much, but if you got 500 shares, that's $500 more. Okay? And you just sit on the sideline. And if it keep climbing, you go out the next month and you sell another call. Okay? And you always reinsure with a put, no matter what. So if it decides to climb up to 105, you buy the put at 105. And if it back up again to like 100, you take in that $5 from the put. Okay, then you use the money you had from the call and the money you make from the put, and you buy some more shares again. This is how you make money in the market. People do not tell you how to do this. It has taken me 20+ years to learn this stuff, okay? And trust me on this stuff works. Your nest egg will grow like you cannot even think about believing. Especially if you're younger than the age of 45, which means you have time, okay? But even if you're 50, you still have time. So just wanted to tell y'all about these cash cover puts and writing cover calls and then collars, which is kind of all of them put together. Now, what's the downside, says Robert, since you can buy insurance on this? Let me tell you what the downside is. The downside is if we go through a long bear market, it's going to seem like all you're doing is losing money. Okay? But just know, even when you're losing money, you're going to be accumulating stock at the same time. So even if it ever, and it will, get back up to the original price, which was $100, which was where you wishing you could buy it in the first place. Not only will you be back even, you'll be back profitable, because all that extra stock that you bought is now at 100 too. So, don't feel so down when it's going down in price, because you're insured. Are you making money at that time? No, but you're in the accumulation process. In 2008, a lot of people bought real estate, okay? And it took a while for it to turn around. But boy, look at some of the deals that people bought during that time. The reason why they was able to do that is because they was able to raise their chin up and look down the road. You just can't be looking at tomorrow, next week, 6 months from now, next year. You got to look further down the road than that. Come on now. People, you ain't no 5-year-old no more. So anyway, just thought I'd bring that to you and, let you know about that. I'm always talking about day trading, but you don't hear me talking about the long-term wealth building process of this trading stuff. Anyway, until the next time, guys, peace out and keep it slow.